today. Here we have Abraham Camargo, Aeronautical Engineer, Ambassador 2030 Agenda. Can you?
Yes. Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zones. This is Abraham Camargo. I feel so honored to share the floor with such great speakers and people that I met in Brazil during the Young Professional Fellowship event. So I'm pretty excited to share some of the lessons learned about artificial intelligence and youth empowerment. And also, I'm very excited because this week I visited the European Parliament here in Brussels. Right now, I'm in Brussels. So I'm very excited to share what I have learned so far from the Vice President of the European Parliament in terms of artificial intelligence. So I will share a little bit of the main topics that we discussed during this week. So that's pretty much me. I'm from Mexico, so um, looking forward also to hear my colleagues' opinions during this call. Thank you.
Thank you, Abraham. The next person is Jose, if I'm speaking your name correctly.
Yes.
Yes, he's a biologist, EdTech entrepreneur, and environmentalist dedicated to creating sustainable solutions for our planet. Please introduce yourself from your.
Yes. Well, hello everyone. My name is Jose Francisco, and I'm so glad to see my four colleagues that I met last November. Like I said, I'm from Ecuador. I'm a biologist. I consider myself an EdTech entrepreneur. Also, I am an environmentalist, and I co-founded a project that I'm talk about later. That is an initiative dedicated to empowering ocean conservation through education in Latin America. And what else? Being part of this experience has been an incredible journey because I have the opportunity to connect with global change maker and gaining new insights into leadership, innovation, networking, sustainability. So I'm excited to share my experiences and discuss how we can inspire action and create meaningful impact together as a community.
Thank you, Jose. The next person is Natalia. She's a product designer and motivation speaker at Loki Lisa and Co, inspiring individuals with creativity and leadership. Welcome.
Hi, thank you, Luca.
Natalia. Oh, yes, Natalia, sorry.
No, I just said thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so hi everyone. It is such an honor to be here. I'm Natalia. I'm 25. I am a Brazilian product designer and also a motivational speaker. Right now, I do volunteering work on spreading awareness on autism, specifically in the tech market. So I do speeches, I do workshops, and I also talk to parents and schools about autism awareness. It's really, really nice to be here today. Thank you.
Okay, the next person is Jocelyn. She's a social development director at GCI El Alto in Bolivia, committed to empowering communities and creating social impact. Welcome, Jocelyn.
Hi everyone. Well, my name is Jocelyn. I'm an educator and volunteer in Bolivia. I specialize in developing educational projects that empower youth through leadership, oratory, and debate skills. I'm passionate about creating opportunities for them. Also, I'm a founder of Mujeres TICs Bolivia, that is an initiative to empower women in rural areas.
Thank you. And finally, myself, Rinka Ramkalawan. I'm a finance manager and I'm the ambassador of One Road Nexus from Suriname. So we have introduced ourselves. Now we're going to the topics which we are going to talk about. The first is our experience as fully funded delegates at YPF Brazil 2024, youth empowerment, how young leaders are driving change, artificial intelligence, its role in building a sustainable future, personal insights, our stories, learnings, experiences, and growth as change makers. We are excited to share this today's discussion, and yes, we can begin. Thank you.
All right. If we can start talking about our experience in the Young Professional Fellowship, this is this was not my first experience or international experience with this organization. I previously participated in this type of conferences with heads of the strategic alliance as well, with Global Peace Chain, and now with Young Professional Fellowship. But this in particular, I enjoy it a lot in Brazil, in the city of São Paulo. What I really love about visiting other countries is not the buildings, it's not the quality of life, it's not about the financial status. No, it's the quality of the people. And what I really love about Brazil in general was the quality of the people. They are really kind. They are um, they are amazing. So they are really helpful when you need anything. So first of all, just saying thanks to Brazilian people because I felt like if I wasn't home. So it was nothing different for me. And I was speaking especially with the event itself. It was a very good experience. 3 days of learning from different experts in artificial intelligence, also on youth empowerment, and learning from different politicians in Sao Paulo, representatives from Uruguay and other countries in South America, which I really love uh, politics in South America. So that's why I really enjoyed it a lot. Um, so I just wanted to invite all the people to join these type of calls and apply to the different conferences for Young Professional Fellowship. There is a website where you can apply and you can enroll in this type of conferences. So I really invite you to do so because it's a lifelong experience and um, nothing nothing than that. You can also meet with incredible minds like the ones that I'm sharing the floor. So that's pretty much what I can share about the young professional fellowship experience, and looking forward to hear the others colleagues' experience as well. As you can see on the screen, there is a really cool picture of our experience. As you can see on the picture, you see everyone is smiling, so that's pretty good signal of how we felt in the conference. So looking forward to hear my colleagues' experiences as well. Thank you.
So the next person can we give to Jose?
Thank you, Renuka. Well, like Abraham said, attending Young Professional Fellowship was an unforgettable experience that I always cherish. What it made it truly special was the chance to connect with such an inspiring and diverse group of change maker from across the globe. We have people from every continent. That was great to have the opportunity to understand other cultures, other backgrounds. Also, one important thing is that the workshops and panels were insightful because that expand my understanding of pressing global challenges like leadership, innovation, sustainability, and they also inspire me to adopt new strategies for advancing my projects and promote what I want to do in my country and across Latin America. And also, one special thing is that I represent my country, Ecuador, on this global stage. And that was an empowering moment that increased my self-esteem. I don't know. And it allowed me to share my journey as an entrepreneur, as an educator, that I'm committed to the environment, and how networking and education and collaboration could drive meaningful change across the world.
Thank you, Jose. Can we give the Natalia, please?
Sure. Yeah, I second everything that has been said up until this point. I had such a great time. I was the only fully funded Brazilian at the conference. And this was also, like Abraham, this was also not my first experience with YPF. In 2023, I went to Nepal with them. We had a conference there, and it was one of the most incredibly enriching experiences of my life. And that is why I felt really excited when I found out that they were holding a conference here in Brazil. It was the first time that Global Peace Chain came to Latin America, and I was thrilled to have it be here in Brazil. And São Paulo is probably one of the most multicultural cities in the world. It has more than 10 million inhabitants and so many different cultures over there. And yeah, it was just such a powerful moment for all of us. We had more than 30 countries in the conference and a few Brazilians, yes, but everybody just came from such different backgrounds. I feel like truly what mattered the most, what like made me feel better the most was that everybody there was so different from each other, and yet we all reached a consensus on most things. We were all polite to each other. We were all nice to each other. We had young people, we had old people, we had people from Latin America, people from North America, people from Europe. We had a little bit of everybody there. And that was the coolest part about all of it. And it made me hopeful for the future of volunteering. It did.
So thank you. One second, please. Okay. The next person, can we have Jocelyn to share her experience?
Okay. Well, everything that was already said, I think it's very meaningful because I share everything. For the ones who are entering, what is Young Professional Fellowship? Well, Young Professional Fellowship is an event that is organized like biannual or two times in a year, or one time in a year. They are conferences in several countries like Thailand, Indonesia, Canada, and now in Brazil. We were part of that conference, and I think it was amazing for us. We all are fully funded delegates. And what is well, it's time for me. I am Bolivian, and what I think it's the most relevant thing. Well, personally think it's the contacts that you can make. I met a lot of people, and they were from different countries, and maybe we are in a different fields, but we are trying to make a change in our community. I think that was the meaningful thing that I can rescue from this conference, the contacts that you make. So if you have the opportunity to apply for it, just do it.
Okay, thank you. So now my personal experience at YPF. Participating in Young Professional Fellowship Brazil was a really transformative experience that I will cherish forever. It was more than just an event. I've already participated in Best Diplomats 2023 in Turkey, but this was not totally, but different, a different setting. It was a platform for growth, learning, and cross-cultural connection. The energy was electric from day one with 50 young leaders and from 25 countries. We had honored guest speakers, we had legal speakers or experts were there. So it was a great opportunity to participate in this. Also, the memorable part was the Model United Nations, where we stepped in the roles of the UN representatives. So we will discuss it later on. Also, yes, that's from my side. So we can move to the next point. Can you share the screen, please, Abraham?
Yes, I will start sharing my screen. Give me a second. And please let me know when you can see me. Do you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes, but we're seeing your desktop. I mean,
Only
everything.
my desktop, or you can see
Everything.
the folders.
The folders, everything.
Are you seeing like these four pictures?
yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Okay, so just according to the agenda, this is when we're talking about the artificial intelligence insights, right? So as I was mentioning in my introduction, this week I've been visiting the European Parliament and some of the most important places for governability in Brussels. So I just wanted to to share some of the pictures um, in the European Parliament. So maybe if you have learned and read about how the European Parliament and the European Union works, maybe you know this person. This this picture, I took this picture yesterday because she was one of the speakers yesterday. So speaking specifically on the role of artificial intelligence in the European Union. So I know my colleagues will speak about maybe the perspective of artificial intelligence maybe in America. So I wanted just to put another perspective from the European Union. So I have some points that I learned about this on this week. The main point about artificial intelligence, seen from the perspective of the European Union, is that instead of seeing the artificial intelligence as a threat, they see the artificial intelligence as an opportunity, right? They are thinking about, or they are thinking more on the benefits of the artificial intelligence more than the concerns of it. That doesn't mean that uh, there is no there are no topics that we cannot forget, that we cannot um take into account. So, for example, I just wanted to to share some of the most important topics in terms of the artificial intelligence that the European Union is currently taking into serious consideration, which is how to use the artificial intelligence for promoting and protecting human rights. That's one of the main points. How can we use AI mechanisms to promote peaceful resolution? What is the impact on artificial intelligence in privacy and freedom of expression? There are especially 2 points that are really critical in terms of the artificial intelligence. One or the main one of the main topics here is the topic that is currently happening in Romania, which is according to the social media that is using AI. This is specifically talking about TikTok. So Romania is working really seriously in terms of the artificial intelligence that is being used in TikTok in that country. So I invite you to read about it. And the second topic is the creation of images like deepfakes that is creating or transforming the perception of the different images. So as you can see, you know that you can manipulate images with artificial intelligence. So that's a really serious topics that the European Union is taking into consideration right now. Other topic is like, you know, we just had the elections in the United States of America. And as we know, Donald Trump won the election. And one of the most important people that are working with President Trump is Elon Musk, right? And Elon Musk has really big perspective and interest on artificial intelligence and technology. So this is something that also we need to take care in the future because we don't know how the artificial intelligence will uh, will have implications in different processes. Like for example, we also need to take into consideration what will be the strategies to mitigate the job displacement caused by the implementation of artificial intelligence. Right now, we are living those problems, but um, we also need to take into account that this will be increasingly in the near term. And also, how are we going to ensure that everyone has access to artificial intelligence, leaving no one behind? So this is pretty much the perspective that I got from this session in the European Parliament. Just sharing another picture of all the building that this specific building that you're seeing, guys. It's not the European Parliament. It's a palace where um, all the different politicians in Belgium gather every other occasion to tackle some of the most important topics in Belgium. And this is another one. This is me in the uh, foreign affairs of Brussels. So it was a really great experience, but more importantly, it's what I took notes and I more than gladly to share during this call. So that's pretty much the perspective that I wanted to share about the artificial intelligence in my intervention. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we have Jose for his view on artificial intelligence as well as youth empowerment? Please share your experiences.
Well, I would like to start talking about youth empowerment. Because one of the most powerful lessons I learned from YPF, Brazil, is the great potential of youth as a catalyst for sustainable change, because this event reinforced the idea that empowering young leaders like us through education and technology doesn't just create individual growth, but it sparks like an effect that transform communities, industries, and even global systems. I have a project that is called Academia del Océano. In English is Ocean Academy. And we embody this principle by placing youth at the center of our initiatives. Because through our programs, young people could gain experience, in tools, in knowledge, and also create confidence to lead and address challenges like climate change and biodiversity, for example. What else? What also stood out during the event was seeing how young leaders worldwide, are stepping up, not just with innovative ideas, because we have a small presentation of 10 projects with a few delegates. And that for me was a determination that young people are trying to change things. They are trying to act in their communities. So that's a reminder that when youth are empowered, their potential is limitless. Also, the topic of artificial intelligence is something that I like because I work on that area too. It's something that I would like to specialize, and that was also one of the main themes at the conference, and that was the I think it was the transformative potential of artificial intelligence in global challenges, something like that. And it was a great conference because I think AI is not just a trend. It's a tool that can amplify innovation, efficiency, and also we could drive solution to some of the most important challenges that we have in our world. I think one concrete example is how AI tools could produce, like Abraham said, multimedia resources. That is a topic that is widely debated right now, not only because of the ethics, but also that we need to ensure that the messages are like the when we create something with AI, we need to take into account the message and how it reach people, because this could engage audiences and also could drive meaningful change, for example. And also what excites me the most is the ability of AI to, I think the word is democratize, is correct, education and empower individuals with knowledge, because right now many people could use AI tools, because for example 10 years ago it was only for experienced professionals, or maybe for if we talk about images or videos, it was for artists or for designers, and that type of tools were widely expensive. And now it's like more accessible to the general public. So that's a powerful reminder that when we combine technology with purpose, the possibilities are endless, and we could change several things in the in how people work, how we create something, and also how we work in our topics.
Okay, thank you. Can we have Natalia for her view on youth empowerment and artificial intelligence?
Of course, yeah. Actually, because of my participation on YPF, I was able to join Deficiência Tech, which roughly translates to tech disability. It is Latin America's biggest, most renowned online fair for disabled people to talk about technology. And I was one of the guest speakers this year. And I think one of the Oh, Jocelyn, you're so cute. I like how you do this when people are talking. I feel so supported. We held a panel discussion on the future of AI, and frankly, I think it's essential. I think it's crucial to have this debate right now because while AI has many positive sides, it is not being built with the help of diverse people. I think one of the things that shocked me the most was when I was in YPF, we had a delegate from Kenya, and she told me that many AI companies are exploring people in underdeveloping countries in Africa to be able to train their AIs. And I found that to be very shocking because the AI that reaches us today is built on sweat and blood of people that are not being paid adequately for it. And it got me thinking on how AI right now is not as diverse as it could be. It's not as inclusive as it could be. We still have a lot of issues with racial bias and gender bias inside AI. And that only gets stronger when you talk about disabled people. I think when you ask a generation of AI for information on disabled people, for example, the probability of it giving you an extremely biased and stereotypical answer is higher than if you just search it for yourself. And I think it's really important that we help people with disabilities build AI and not just use it. It's important to have diverse voices behind AI and not just utilizing it. And that's what got me thinking the most. When I was giving my speech at Deficiência Tech, one thing that really stood out to me was how the technological world, is still not ready to deal with disabled people. I am an advocate for digital accessibility. And accessibility is basically an area of study in which you study how disabled people interact with technology. How does a blind person use the internet? How does a deaf person watch videos on YouTube? How does a person with one arm less deal with keyboards? And it's a really interesting area. And I think that AI is still very underexplored in regards to digital accessibility. I feel like it's becoming more and more important to talk to people about it and to spread awareness on how AI is still, I mean, it has advanced a lot, but it's still not as diverse as it could be. And our role in it is to spread awareness, is to put pressure on companies and put pressure on governments to actually listen to what minorities have to say. So I'm really passionate about this topic, and I feel like YPF really shed light on how much room we still have for improvement on AI. And yeah, I feel really honored to be able to talk about this here with you guys.
I just want to add something on Natalia's point because
Yeah.
first first this is really important. Speaking about vulnerable people, we're talking about elderly people and people with disabilities. And just to put this as a perspective, uh, according to different statistics, the number of people age 60 years of above and above is projected to double in or by 2050, reaching 2 billion people, um, which will reach more than 60 years. And then, right now, as of today, there is approximately 1 billion, billion, no million, billion people already with some form of disability. So that's
Yes.
why we need to put all the attention on people in different vulnerable situations uh, and how to tackle with artificial intelligence. So thank you, Natalia, for bringing this to the table.
No, and thank you for bringing the data. I think that's really important for people to know. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we go to Jocelyn for her experience on youth empowerment and artificial intelligence during YPF, sorry.
Well, I was pointing out about the networking opportunities because I had the chance to connect with other people, especially in in my project that it's Mujeres TICS, that is already an organization that, well, TICS, it stands for ITC, to understand a little bit better. So about the technology, we work on giving the opportunities to people, well, to women that are from rural areas, to trying to introduce them to the inter in artificial intelligence movement. Oh, sorry. And also all the world that is the technology, that it's huge. So we are trying to make a partnership. So networking, it was meaningful for me, because we are trying to expand the movement that we have with Mujeres TICS. And I think it's a really good opportunity for all of us to try to be national projects and also international projects for the gender equality and inclusion, also empowerment and in technology. So maybe we are thinking about artificial intelligence and all those things that are a little bit more complex, but there are people that don't even know about the more basic about technology. So we are trying to make aware about these kind of topics. Yes, so it was a really good opportunity for me to make these partnerships with the delegates.
Okay, thank you. I want to reflect on my youth I want to reflect on the youth empowerment. Sorry, I'm sorry. One moment, please. Yes, I want to reflect on the youth empowerment that inspired by YPF, a topic that stood out to me during this event. The conferences and panels made one thing very clear. Youth are not just the future, we are the present. So at YPF, I witnessed young change makers from diverse backgrounds step up as innovators, problem solvers, and leaders. One of the key lessons I learned is that empowerment begins with opportunity, which we are given, first of all, by YPF to be part of this event. When youth are given access to education, mentorship, and resources, they rise the challenges. But equally important is the need for us as youth to claim our space and take initiative. Waiting for permission is no longer an option. A memorable session during the fellowship focused on was education and AI. It reminded me that knowledge is one of the most powerful tools for empowerment. If we equip ourselves with skills like digital literacy and AI competency, we can shape industries rather than be shaped by them. We can bridge the opportunity gap for underprivileged communities and ensure that no one is left behind. Another impactful topic was also climate change, poverty, and hunger, on which we discussed in roles of the UN representatives, as in UN Security Council and UN General Assembly. And the link between these issues and youth empowerment is clear. Climate change affects us all, but it's youth who will face its long-term effects is important. At YPF, I learned that empowerment also means taking responsibility for our planet and being active contributors to solutions. We discuss ideas about entrepreneurship, green innovation, and solutions where young people can lead and create also like jobs that also protect the planet. So another point is a strongest message from YPF was on collaboration and partnership in line with the UN SDG 17. Youth empowerment is not just about individual growth, it's about collective action. We need to form partnerships with each other, government, organizations, communities, and we are stronger when we work together. So I saw this as a first hand during YPF as young leaders from different countries share their unique perspectives from different cultural backgrounds and combine them into actionable ideas. One of my significant takeaways from YPF was the importance of partnership, which I already mentioned, in line with UN SDG 17. I have a small social initiative. Its name is A Smart Gen Rising, in which we talk about or create projects, social projects of, for example, as AI educational information sessions, and also we plan to take social project campaigns such as about women rights, women facilities, and at Smart Gen Rising, I always believe in the power of collaboration. And the fellowship underscored that by working together, whether with organizations, government communities, or with countries, we can amplify our effort. So I strongly believe that youth is the backbone of any community, and I want to focus on that. In my conclusion, YPF Brazil has been a really transformative one, and it further fueled my commitment to empowering youth, promoting education, and driving social change. So as I continued my work in Smart Gen Rising, I am more determined to ever make a positive impact by providing young people with resources, knowledge, and support they need to become future leaders, to participate in such platforms. And I believe we can create a brighter and more sustainable future for all. I would like to share some. I would like to share some of the slides which I already had a workshop on AI. The first workshop. Can you see the slides?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. The first shop which I organized was on 19 October, and it was on AI powered solutions, bridging gaps and expanding youth opportunities. So in this workshop, I gave a small introduction about what is YPF, and what's YPF, also what is AI, artificial intelligence, a small introduction about it, the types, applications, AI-powered tools and technologies, AI making transformative impact in today's world, the challenges youth faces today, how AI-powered solutions bridge these gaps, the benefits of the AI-powered solutions across different groups also, its social impact, AI for empowerment, of course, impact of AI in the future also, the ethical consideration, which is very important, and that was also discussed during the panel talks, in which the insightful takeaway from the panel was how AI can be a force for good, particularly in developing countries. And by enabling smart agriculture or predicting natural disaster, AI can improve lives and empower communities. But we also discussed the importance of transparency and accountability in AI development. So, of course, the ethical consideration is important, importance of transparency and responsible AI, the challenges and risks, how we can bridge gaps and expand opportunities for youth through AI involving a multifaceted approach. AI and education, which is very important, and which I aim to achieve through my social initiative, Smart Gen Rising. So this was a workshop on AI powered solutions. A second one was which I conducted 13 November, which was AI and the UN Sustainable Development Goals, a vision for Suriname sustainable development through AI, in which I mentioned or tried to link AI and the UN Sustainable Development Goals as well as in the setting of Suriname. So this is a little bit of my workshops. And yes, so that was it.
All right, so I will continue with some of my impacts as well. So I will start sharing my screen. Please let me know when you can see me. Can you see my screen? You should be seeing a website in yellow background.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Maybe you could put it in full screen to see it.
all right.
Put it in. Yes, because
Yeah,
we're
so
watching your desktop.
okay. Well, there's no something bad in my desktop, but okay. So my works on the sustainable development goals, as mentioned also in my introduction. I was appointed last year's uh 2030 Agenda Ambassador in Mexico. So my impact is very much focused on the SDG 17, which is partnerships for the goals. So what is partnerships for the goals about? It's about creating strategic partnerships to reach and to achieve the sustainable development goals. But more specifically, there is a small part of this SDG, which is measuring the SDGs. So one of my favorite quotes is that what can be measured can be improved. So with that in mind, what can be measured can be improved. I designed the very first SDG index for Nuevo León, which is one of the states of Mexico. And maybe, as you already know, there are 17 sustainable development goals, which is the official ones by the United Nations. But inside of every SDG, there are different indicators, which overall per SDG, there could be from 10 to 15 indicators. Which are the indicators? Like, for example, this is in Spanish because, this project was implemented in Mexico. And the first reason to create this SDG index is taking into account one of the statistics from Mexico, which is 60%, between 60 and 65% of the total population in Mexico, they don't know anything about sustainable development goals, right? That's more than the half of the total population in Mexico. And I truly believe that most of the countries in America, in South America, Central America, they are in the very same situation, or pretty much closer to that. But we need to bridge the gap on understanding what are the SDGs, what are they trying to solve. So taking that there are 17 sustainable development goals and there are from 10 to 15 indicators, that means that we have almost 244 indicators to measure in every part of the world, in every region. So in my state, what I did was measuring the 244 indicators. right? Can you imagine how complicated it is to measure uh, that kind of indicators, because it's not that easy to get the information. You need to work with the Ministry of Transparency in your region. That's what I did. I was working very closely with the Ministry of Transparency. If I need any data from the education minister as well, I need to reach them, but by the official contacts. So I needed to work with all of them. It wasn't easy. It took me around 9 months to develop this website, because one thing is getting the information, then trying to get the best quality of data, then trying to transform the data into insights, into different charts, also trying to do analysis about that data, and then putting that data into a website that can be understandable for everybody, you know? So you will see in this website, each of the indicators, as you can see, there is an objective, there is the objective and the indicator, what is the result, and the different numbers or different results about that specific indicator. So as you can see, this is just one, but you might found the 244 indicators in this website. Imagine that you're looking for an indicator specifically for the SDG 5, which is gender equality. So for gender equality, you will find all the different indicators associated with that SDG, and you will find uh, all the different indicators, like this one in specific, which is the indicator 5.2.1, which is what is the portion of women and uh, that which less than 15 years age that have suffered physical violence or sexual or psychological as well. So you can see how many cases we have in our state. Um, this is just in 1 year. So 12,000 of women have suffered these types of um, violence. So this, for me, is very important that people know about this, because it raises awareness and concern about this specific problem. So if people don't know about how many people is suffering for a specific problem or issue, how are we trying to raise awareness, right? So this is my impact that I have made here, not here because I'm not here in Mexico, but what I have done in Mexico, and it has had a really big impact so far. Many regions, many states, and many cities has reached me to trying to replicate this model in other regions. So that's uh that's great. And what we're trying also to do is to educate more people about how to interpret this this website, how to read the data, how to read the numbers, and also trying to explain them what are the SDGs, which is the main goal of this project. So what I'm trying to do is trying to decrease that percentage of people that don't know about the SDGs, and try to create a greater impact. So thank you so much for listening to me, and also for having the opportunity to see the website. I will share the link in the chat, so if you have any curiosity to visit it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ram. Of course, you would like to have if you can share the slides of the document that you just saw, so maybe we can look into it later.
And also, I think it's important that this data is in Spanish, something that I always advocate, because we have limited resources in our language. And that's a main topic in Latin America. If we talk about environmental education and digital tools, everything is in English because it's like the main language. But if we talk about, there's like millions of people that talk our language, Spanish, and we don't have access to information. So what Abraham is doing, it's super important because that create access to information in our native language. Because in Latin America, most of the people don't speak English. That's something that it's widely known, and they prefer to speak our mother tongue, right? Like everybody. So if you let me, I would like to introduce my project. It's just very, very quickly. So
Yes.
where are my slides? Here. You could see, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, I'm an educator, I'm a biologist, and I have a project that I already mentioned. It's called Academia del Océano. And that's an initiative that I co-founded with three colleagues, with three friends. That the four of us are biologists, and we have like a mission that is saving the ocean through education. That's we have that line in Spanish, but that's the translation. And we believe that the transformative power of education to empower communities in Ecuador and across Latin America. And we combine ocean conservation with digital tools and AI-driven learning to inspire a new generation of environmental leaders. And basically, our work focuses on creating accessible, interactive, and in content in our language, in Spanish. That it's something that, like I said, it's important to bridge the gap in ocean literacy, and with that, driving sustainable action. We have partnerships and collaboration that are fostering change, and it's something that I'm very proud. And right now, we have achieved several things. I would like to highlight this because it's something that the four of us, the person that create this project, we have like a global impact and achievements. And our work has educated over 2,500 students in more than 8 countries in Latin America, and has built and engaged a community of more than 5,000 followers who actively participate in our mission to protect marine ecosystem through education. Also, we have strategic partnerships, such as collaboration with main universities of Ecuador, like Pontificia Universidad Católica del Ecuador. That's like PUCE, and is one of the main universities and one of the most privileged in scientific research and publication. And we have offered over 100 certificate courses that ensures that quality education is accessible to our community. Also, we have honored to be recognized as part of the United Nations Ocean Decade by Intergovernmental Oceanographic Commission of UNESCO. And also we are supported by global organizations such as Sustainable Ocean Alliance and the Turtle Man Foundation, that until today they have invested over $5,000 in this project. Also, we have our in-person courses and volunteer activities, because we have a collaboration with a foundation in the north part of Ecuador that work with marine fauna conservation, and that help us to provide hands-on learning experiences to empower communities and drive real impact in marine conservation. So these milestones reflect our hard work and also the collective effort of our team, and also the partnerships that we are created to create a sustainable project. Finally, I would like to talk about the social impact of Academia del Océano, of my project, particularly focus on our efforts in the north part of Ecuador. Like you could see in the map, this is the location of our in-person activities. It's in the coast of Ecuador. The specific location is San Jacinto, and the province is Manabí. You can see in the map, Ecuador is a small country, but very beautiful. And under the economic benefits for coastal areas, we have conducted marine conservation courses that not only educate, but also drive community engagement. And these initiatives stimulate local economic activity by involving the community, because we work directly with the community in conservation efforts and sustainable practice. In terms of inclusivity, we have trained over 1,000 participants, ensuring that coastal and underserved communities have access to digital and environmental literacy programs in Spanish. I like to mention that because it's something that I'm an advocate to create things in our mother tongue, in Spanish. By making education accessible, we empower youth in coastal communities to actively participate in protecting their environment and improving their quality of life. So if you are passionate or you like this type of project about using digital tools or education in environmental and ocean education, I invite the people in this conversation to collaborate with me. If you want, you could write me. I'm going to send you my LinkedIn to connect. Sorry, because it's important by collaboration and networking to make a difference. And it's important to do one community at a time, so we could have a global reach and we could protect our environment. So that's for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, has Jocelyn to add something?
Yeah. Well, I'm through my tablet, so I'm not able to share my screen. Sorry, but I can explain a little bit of JC El Alto. That's the project that I am working. And the project is Empoderando Voces. Is like empowering voices in English. So we focus to address the inequalities in rural areas by empowering youth through innovative educational programs that promote leadership, public speaking, and debate, obviously in our mother tongue, in Spanish. So the experience that I had with this fellowship encouraged me to not also working with the debate in the way that we were working with, that was through the zigzag structure, that it's a structure in debate, but also with the mooning structure that was something that we learned in the experience of YPF. So our project, it aligns with several sustainable development goals that some of them are quality education, but by providing them direct training and follow up to young people, fostering their comprehensive development, also reducing inequalities, obviously, because they are not able to have integral education, that it's really a good part of soft skills. And also the SDG, responsible consumption and production, by incorporating sustainable principles into our projects. So YPF, it was a really good experience for me, and not also to learn about my fellows, but also about the power that we have to motivate the changes in our community in every field that we can do it. I'm in the field of education and in reducing inequalities, but to know that there are a lot of leaders that are working in different fields, so we can make our impact bigger if we collaborate with each other. So it was amazing to be part of this group. Thank you.
Thank you. We have Natalia. She will be adding something in speed.
Yes, thank you for your patience and understanding. I'm alone at home right now, and I really needed to go down to talk to the post delivery service. I would actually like to give a little briefing on what I said at the event. It's going to be really quick because I know we're short on time. So let me share my screen real quick. Yep, here we go. I mainly talked about autism in women and how it's a little bit about me. I'm gonna skip this one because I will share the slides with you right after. But I mainly talk about supporting, empowering, and spreading awareness on autism in women. And I think the impact about it, the one that I would like to talk about the most, is that I have already given 10 speeches on site and remote. Used to be 9 at the time of the event, and now it's 10. And more than 1,000 people have been reached by my speeches. And right now, I'm really, really proud to say that in compliance with the SDG goal about gender equality, approximately 10 women were directly impacted by my work. And what do I mean by that? They were officially diagnosed with autism because of my speeches. They found out a little bit more about who they were. And that was really exciting for me to be able to directly contribute to spreading awareness on autism in women and helping them find themselves. So, yeah, I'm just really, really excited about this. Um, Autistic women, we are underrepresented in research because we face barriers related to gender and neurodiversity. And also, autism is more commonly diagnosed in males, which results in a lower visibility and lower awareness for autistic women in general. So, what I guess I really wanted to say is that I really had the opportunity to talk to a bunch of people about autism in women and help women find themselves in the autism spectrum. And that really contributes to gender equality because the more women receive awareness about autism, the more they can go after their own diagnosis. So, yeah, I think this is what I've been doing this past couple of years and what I will keep on doing until, I don't know, until maybe my priorities change. But as of now, I am really proud about speaking up on autism.
Thank you.
Guys, just before we move on, I saw that Tama raised her hand. So, Tama, do you have anything to ask or to say? And we're very happy to see you.
Thank you, Abraham. I'm actually very glad to see you all on my screen and listening to your talks. Also, you sharing your projects again. That's amazing. I wanted to, if you allow me to give a quick
I think there's something off with your microphone, Sam.
If I can just share a little bit of my experience as you guys.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, thank you. So, a quick reflection of my experience with the YBF, as is what it was a pivotal chapter in my personal and professional development. It was more than just an international forum. It was a transformative journey that reshaped my understanding of leadership, global collaboration, and social responsibility, especially as I was the only representative of Palestine and the Arab countries. I carried stories of resilience, community building, and hope. Sharing my experience of launching youth empowerment projects and leading community fitness programs allowed me to connect with fellow change makers like you guys from all over the world. I had a great experience with like cultural experience, enriching experience, and probably that's it. I mean, it was like really amazing. So I encourage anyone to join. If you have the chance to join any international event like that or forum, just seize the opportunity and go for it. And thanks again for this amazing group discussion. Thank you.
Okay, so
Maybe we could do like I don't know, like a conclusion if you want to final message.
yes,
Yeah.
I would like to conclude. First of all, I'm honored to share my impact and current projects also here, as well as in YPF in Brazil. The fellowship provided me valuable insights, a whole another experience level, and also directly influence the work I'm doing through my social initiative, Smart Gen Rising, um, which focuses on empowering youth by inspiring them with knowledge and skills in leadership, education, and innovation. And um, as we conclude to this remarkable experience at the Young Professional Fellowship Brazil, I feel a deep sense of gratitude and inspiration. The conservations, the panel, the guest speakers, the interaction with fellow change makers or the delegates. It was an incredible, enriching experience. And we have also discussed global challenges as climate change, youth empowerment, global issues as AI, hunger, poverty. So it's been a privilege to be part of such a forward-thinking group of leaders. And I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude and thankful to the YPF organizers, the guest speakers, the legal expertise, and the whole team that made it possible for us to be part of this enriching experience, this program. And I also uh, encourage people, for anyone considering to join this program, I strongly encourage you all to take the step. It's not about only gaining knowledge, but the community build. It's doing back for your community, for the global, and together we can make a difference. It's we have to start somewhere. We need to make a step. And I believe these events allow us to push beyond our comfort zone, to think critical and enhance our skills. We need to have a renewed sense of purpose. So for me, and I believe for all of us, the biggest takeaway from this experience is that young people have the power to shape the future. And by stepping up, learning, and collaborating, we can become catalysts for change. So this fellowship gave the courage to dream bigger, loudly, boldly, and stay committed to creating a lasting impact in our communities. And for that, we are, of course, very grateful. I would like to share some videos of the events, of the 3-day events. So those are short. There's also a video of our vice chairman. So here I will be sharing the screen. Here's a video, small short video. Starting with the first day, the second and third day. He's vice chairman of IPL.
So the part of the MUN exercises you need first to have research as well as the change as I might.
Ranuka, do you have the sound activated or something? Because we cannot hear properly.
Once again?
I think that we cannot hear the video, so I know if the video has any sound
So the volume is on.
for everyone.
If I could, once again, I couldn't hear you properly.
I will put it in the
Climate insecurity is defined races well as disproportionately affecting those who have the country headed the least to the grasp of conclusion, we stand in solidarity with the vision of the resolution. Norway is fully committed to supporting efforts to address climate-related security risks and to integrating climate action into strategies for lasting peace.
Okay, so probably you can't hear the voice if I'm correct. Okay, so probably we can hear the voice. I'm sorry for that. It's loud, it's on loudest, but I don't know why.
In the meantime, guys, I see Barakat has raised his hand. So, do you have any question or any comment?
Hello, everyone. I don't have any questions. I just want to say something. I really enjoyed the discussion. Actually, you guys are really reflecting the Young Professional Fellowship into a very nice opportunity. Actually, to be honest, I have to say that I was one of the delegates selected for YPF. um, I've got many friends from Brazil, and I texted them that I am selected for Brazil Young Professional Fellowship, and they uh, told me that if it's reality, it's a very nice opportunity to learn and explore. So actually, I was quite excited, but unfortunately, I have to say that I found some visa issues, so I wasn't able to join. And I a couple of days ago, I saw the photo there, Mr. Abraham shared, and I was quite excited to join this because uh, the topic, like you guys talked about the AI powered solutions and other topics. Actually, Afghanistan is one of the uh, countries to which AI is very much needed here. I can say I'm a network engineer and I'm from Afghanistan. Actually, the majority of the population is uneducated, and AI and the youth network and youth empowerment is very much needed here. So, you guys, Mr. Kamran, he mentioned something there that over 30 countries are participating here. So I was quite excited for, I said that, wow, if I am joining here and I learn and I listen to the guys, so that would be a very nice opportunity, but I missed that. So I joined later, but I enjoyed and I learned more even now. Miss Runika talked, and that was quite amazing. And Mr. Abraham, uh, thank you so much for organizing this opportunity. And YPF, a couple of weeks ago, I talked with Kamran Zafar. So he said that the next fellowship would be there in Canada. Yeah, so I said I'm not sure because I'm quite disappointed for the opportunity I lost. So inshallah, I am very hopeful that you intellectual guys would be there and we would meet. We would share our experiences there, inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Okay, so if there's some time left, can we share the introduction speech, opening speech of our vice chairman from YPF? Abraham is.
How long is the video?
Okay, so it's 13 minutes, but of course we're not doing that the whole, maybe a part of it. How many minutes have we left?
What we can do is just adding that video after we finish the call. So we can close as of today. As
Okay.
you know, most of us has another things to do.
I think Moa answered raise the hand. Moa
Yes.
Shah,
Oh,
I
yes.
don't know how to pronounce it.
You can speak.
Moas, I don't know if that's the correct
Moas
pronunciation.
Arshad.
Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Everyone can hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
So let's introduce myself to all of you. Actually, I was having dinner. I am from Pakistan. My name is Moiz Arshad, and I am Renuka's friend. It's about 9:35 p.m. night here, and I just finished dinner. Before that, I was hearing you, everyone, and it was very great that you all shared your experience YPF program. I have learned a lot of things from you guys. You guys are doing amazing work, and inshallah in the future I will join you because at the moment I can't join you because I have examination of university, and in the next year 2025 I will ask Renuka for the upcoming event, and I hope I will get the vacations for 3 months, and inshallah I will join you. And anyone can talk to me like something.
Okay, thank you, Arshad. Thank you for your valuable speech. And of course, all the very best wishes for your exam. Of course, we will let you know for the opportunities of YPF if we have any updates from our side. And of course, to the whole group, if we have any updates from our side, we will share it with you. Also, Baraka, thank you for your speech. It was wonderful. And for all of you guys, thank you for the moment to join us, to share your valuable experience, to make this possible, this discussion, this day possible. And of course, we have also the group chat. If there's any updates, any questions, anything you want to know from our side, we are here willing to help you. These are the 5
Thank
team
you.
members, so we
Hey,
are here.
we could take a picture, please.
Mhm.
Let's
Sorry.
go ahead. Barakat. Go
Oh,
ahead.
Sorry. I just want to say that if like you guys are having quite nice materials, like regarding the presentations you had, so if you find them fruitful for us, so you people can share them in the group. So that would be very nice to study and to learn more. Actually, one thing that I forgot. There was an aspect, the future diplomat. I think, yeah. I'm currently working as a IT manager, IT network manager at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I said that, yeah, I am a network engineer, but I have to be a real diplomat. I have to experience something. So you guys are having the experience of it. So if you have the fruitful materials, you can share. We'd
Yes,
avail it.
yes, thank you. Of course, we will be sharing some of those materials. Also, we have out some of the videos and pictures and everything on our social medias, Instagram. So I think we are all on group chat and we can share our Instagram handles to see more of those pictures and videos. And of course, we'll be sharing them. Also, one second.
I would like to take a final picture of
Oh, yes,
everybody.
of course.
To share it, please open your cameras, or I don't know, send
Yes,
a reaction, a heart, something, because that would be great to share it on our social media. So just the ones that cannot open the camera, you could send like a reaction, okay? So let me see.
Okay, so you're going to take a picture, right?
Yes. Wait,
Okay.
I'm gonna count to 3.
Okay, I can put the heart from where should I do that?
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Another one, please, just in case, okay? 1, 2, 3. Great. So thank you so much for this, and I hope to see you guys one day, maybe 2025. That would be great.
Sure. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. Have a
I
great
had a
rest
great
of the
time.
day, and
Bye bye.
good
You too.
night.
Bye-bye.
You as
Bye.
well.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye,
bye-bye
everyone.
all.